And we live. We are live. Hey man, just talking real quick. About to do a quick little video, man, because my boy Gold P about to come on. And for everybody don't know, that's Gold Professor Radio. And make a fast little short little stream. You know, I was just on Mace Taggart with underrated. Yeah, I'm out here name brand killer. I'm out here throwing out names. And Robert Smith was brought up, and like I told the guys, remember the old song about Michael Jordan? But I'm gonna reverse it. It's like Robert. I want to be like Robert. Oh, I want to be like Robert Smith. I want to be like Robert. You know, for everybody that know the Michael Jordan song, then you know what I'm talking about. If you don't, hey, go, go put your head in the hole. But the guy changed the game, man. A lot of young kids, they gonna look at this man. You know, you're gonna have the guys that still want to be like Jordan that play ball. But the guys who are going into, being doctors, lawyers, they want to have that Robert Smith mentality, of making the money, to come back, to get to the hood, get to the people, however you want to look at it, you know, put people in better situations. You got to understand, there's so many of us that don't have. And for someone like him that do have, to come back and give the community and record breaking numbers for those kids and their parents, man, I salute that. Well, I always said that to my friends. I'm trying to leave a legacy, not for my kids, but for my grandkids. You know, 38, no grandkids yet, but I'm leaving a legacy for them. And as I get grandkids, the grind is only gonna get harder, man. I'm gonna get smart with it, gonna get harder with it, man. I'm gonna make the money. And in return, what's going on, Sheila? I'm gonna put it back into my community. You know, it's one thing to be a rich man and you have nobody to share your wealth with. Ultimately that wealth go along back to the state. But to have some type of wealth and to pass it on to the next generation and to the next generation, I bet if I throw some names out, the Rockefellers, you know, the Waltz that own Walmart, the Waltons, those names carry on, man. You know, the Gottis, the Mob family. You know, those names I could throw out different other names, man, but legacy, man, those names ring bells. You know, my name, I want to ring bells within my community. I want my name to ring bells within my family. You know, if I don't make it to some type of status, I want my kids to make it to some type of status. You know, and that's why I always promote that life insurance because I'm pushing my next generation to do something for themselves. I'm pushing my next generation to, go hard and go better than me. Like I always say, for men, we want our kids to do better and to be better than us. If I was a drug dealer, you think I'm gonna want my son to be a drug dealer? No. I'm gonna have my son to go to college. I'm gonna have my son to get a corporate job. You know, if I'm out here doing something dirty in these streets, I don't want that for my child, and no man shouldn't. That shows the mentality in which if you didn't have proper, raising, you're gonna raise your kid the wrong way. What's going on? Kane in a building. What's going on, bruh? And when it come down to it, like that brother right there, I just shouted out Kane. You know, Kane is out here doing a legacy for his son, man. After done built this son that gaming computer, man, his son in the gaming. You know, he done gave his son the tools, to go ahead and be big out here. If he don't get to the status, or if he do get to the status, he's gonna respect his father for that. For the simple reason, he took the time and energy, as Gold P say, to invest into his son. And that's what a lot of men are doing. We're not doing it for this whole return that, son, you're gonna take care of me when you get there. Because if you raise your child right, you already know what to expect from your kid, you know. And when it boils down, man, we all here for the love, man, for our kids. We're raising our kids properly, man, to show them, you know, what it takes in society. We only got one way, and that's one way only. Give them self knowledge. Like I always talk about walking in my purpose. Kane, that man, he deep into them numbers, man. The 7%, he talk about the numbers. And when it come down to it, like I tell them, I'm not into it. But the thing is, I can move and talk with you guys because I got knowledge of self. The knowledge of self, man, will take you a long way. You walking in some type of purpose, man. You're not out here faking it. You're not out here phony. You're not out here, what I'm saying, ain't willing and dealing what you don't know about and don't talk about. You only can talk about the real. When you got knowledge of self, man, you moving in a purpose. You moving in a way in which your life is gonna grow a certain type of way. And I just keep it with that. Gold P about to drop one, and I'm about to move over there, man. So I holler at y'all, man. I'm gonna do a long live stream of this, man. Like I said, I'm about to start dropping more. I'm about to start dropping more, man. I'm about to get things popping, cause I want to deal with these relationships between these men and women. I want to deal with these men trying to get this life insurance. You know, I'm always gonna shout out to Alonzo, man. Lonzo, one of the guys, man. I'm pumping real big in this space, man. Matter of fact, I'm gonna go ahead and try to get his link, man, and drop it in the channel, man, because at the end of the day, that brother, man, I be trying to tell guys, y'all gotta stay up on game. You better stop playing because while we out here playing around, everybody else winning, bro. While we out here playing, everybody else is winning. Everybody else is out here winning, and we out here playing. You know, you ain't got time to play. We need to be out here making moves, making money. You know, getting things to where we need to be, to where nobody shouldn't have to in our family should be dependent on nobody else. There's no system that we need to be worried about. We create the system. That's what goes on to it. We create the system. We get everything popping. We get everything, going within the community. And, I'm just gonna leave it at that, man. When it boils down to it, what can they do to us, man? If we create the system, we create everything for the kids. We put the kids in a better space, better opportunities. Man, they don't have nothing. They don't have nothing they don't need because we've already provided it for them, man. Like I said, when it comes down to it, all it takes is us is, getting our kids in the right situation. You know, they don't have to worry about nothing. They're in a better place because of us. We put all this stuff over for them. We let them know what's going on, and we let them know that it takes, you know, the village to raise a child. But if that village is not there, guess what? Dolo solo. Stand alone and get it done. And I'm gone.